Hi, it's Mikate. Thanks for tuning on in. Today we've got another exciting stream. Hopping back into the Honkai StarRail 2.5 content. So, still plenty to explore there and check out. Should be a good time doing some of the minigames potentially and just kind of wrapping everything up. So, without any further ado, let's get to it. Ooh. Looks like I've got a couple messages too. Moses out here being concerning. That's good. Who is my superior? Yeah. Let's not do that. Thank you. What do you mean for a challenge? Do you habitually attempt to assassinate Genofacio? Do you? Honestly, I'd buy it, but like, what? Yeah. Oh, that's good. I'm glad y'all are running around trying to murder each other all the time. What does that mean? Who are you talking to? But seriously? What do you mean you failed? Failing's a good thing. Please don't try harder. Look, I'm all for studying, as you put it, but assassination's not one I'd go for. Okay. Suddenly, after that last text message, this offer seems a little bit less innocent, doesn't it? Although I suppose we've already established that she's not necessarily the danger. Oh? That's so concerning. Are you okay? Are any of you people okay? Genuine question. Between trying to randomly sneak attack and assassinate each other and you drinking a whole pot of coffee, I have some concerns. Ooh, new puzzles. Well, since we're going that way anyway, we can probably nab that. Let's see, we need to go this way. We should switch back up to a different group as well. Because it seems a bit of a shame to not play Fei
I can take either side.
Alright, we'll go with you, March, wherever she's gotten to. Right there. Since that just seems lore accurate currently. Make sure you've got your everything. Yep, should be good to go. And there should be a puzzle. Who was that? It's very aggressive.
War dance commemorative.
Oh no, not another one of these. I'm so bad at these. No, okay. Outer, inner. Oh, gross. Okay. So our double, our thing that moves twice. We've got one on the inner middle, outer middle, inner outer. Well, they all move twice. That's so much worse. Okay. That was mildly unfortunate. Okay, and then if we go... Well, now we've just gone in a circle. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, so since the inside only moves one, we'll do that. Okay. Now if we go here. Yes! Oh. Got an achievement for that one, apparently. Interesting.
War dance commemorative.
Alright, let's see what we've got. Hello, Luka. We are here to assist. What tactics board? Okay. Interesting. Yes, please, give me an overview. Oh. Okay. Final target would be inching. Got it. Understandable. Is that Topaz? Okay. That's good. I'm actually glad that she's back here because otherwise I was going to have a lot of questions as to why she was rerunning coming up here. But that makes a little bit more sense. I mean, it makes sense because she's a follow-up character and they're stacking those right now. But like, she just had a run and there's so many characters who haven't for a long time. So that makes at least a slight bit more sense. She at least exists here. Okay. Gotcha. Then there's some other mystery friends too. Okay. Gotcha. What does this mean? Oh. Convenient. That's actually some decent rewards. What is this for? Oh, more March 7 Eidolons. That's good. How helpful. Tactics? We've got 2. Okay. Using their ultimate moves action forward plus increased weakness break. Nice. And then early reveal. Startled debuff. Okay. Cool. Cool. So we need to have a knockout match, seems like. Okay. I think we'll go with her. I mean, presumably we'll have to fight either of them at some point here, but... Fantastic botany and where to find them. That is one heck of our aspirants. And not one I would expect to find in this game. Okay, if y'all say so. Let's go. Let's see. See how this goes. Ah, yes, the vibes thing. Okay, summons will make the boss lose HP, follow-up attack damage increased by 100%. For every 15 enemies hit, unleash wildfire. Okay, aggressive. Well, at least we have some friends we can use. Ah, we get trial characters again. Nice. So, let's see. Alright. Yes, we recommend this one, so we'll go with that for now. And we'll try this group, and then it looks like we get to add in one character. So probably a healer, in this case Gallagher, would be the one to go with, I would think. If we had Lingshaw, she would beat it out, but not quite yet for her. Let's see how it goes. He's so aggressive. Okay. I have to confirm again that she's not using any powers. Clearly a lot of people were concerned, which understandable considering the everything that has been going on the walkthrough. Oh, Luka. That's very sweet, but maybe don't compliment her before the match. She's not gonna talk to you. Yeah, you're gonna get nothing back at all. Well, you got something. It's just a bit aggressive. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Okay. Plants will be constantly refreshed. Eliminating them causes the boss to lose HP. Defeat plants, trigger highlights, gain vibes. Fair enough. Follow-up attacks are good for wildfire, etc., etc. Super hype, increased weakness break. Got it.
Look, a VIP.
Okay, so we're gonna put her on Herda for the
Don't let me down.
follow-up insanity that will cause.
To my heart's content.
Harmony and unison.
Boost from Firefly, or not. Goodness, I'm losing track of my words. From Robin. Nice. Okay, you don't need to do anything. That was rude. Come on. Somebody needs to activate an ult. That'll do.
Life's like a goodbye, friends.
Herda should actually be
Do
helpful
you know
here.
who I am?
We're having an unfortunate time, and we better break soon.
Time for a lesson. Time to twirl.
Oh, are you back up, Robin?
Tonight.
That's cool.
Doors echo. We have a
Nice.
deal.
That should help.
There's no backing out now, for me or you. Self-inflicted misery. Time to twirl.
Okay.
It ain't over.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile.
Very least Herda's
Who's the
gonna
little
be
backstabber?
very helpful here with her boost. There we go. Hit again. Oh,
Do you know who I am? This big diamond!
okay.
It's all yours!
I'm gonna keep an eye on this
Bending
too.
the rules.
It's definitely interesting. Not a team I would ever choose to put together for myself to play.
Just graze.
Mostly just because the playstyle is not my favorite. And while Robin is a great support, I tend to prefer Runmay's utility, because at least she can attack while she's being utilized.
Time for a lesson. Time to twirl! bending the rules.
But it always depends what characters you're running with, so.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond!
Taking them
It's
all.
all yours! Time to twirl!
Time for a lesson.
Time to twirl!
We have a deal.
I mean, I will admit, this is probably
no
one of the
backing out
better
now,
teams you could put
for me
together
or
for
you.
this in particular. I mean, Gallagher you could sub out with any healer, to be quite frank, although, like that as a exact deal doesn't matter quite so much, but there we go, nice. Rude. Okay. Because there's certainly a lot of options, but the follow attack buff advantage here,
Who's
there's
the little backstabber?
few characters who could take advantage as well as these two can.
Where there's
Oh,
a
there
will,
we
there's a
go.
way.
Okay, I know. Increased weakness break. No, we don't need to do that. We need to just hit you. So one,
We have a deal.
2, 3. We'll just hit
There's
everybody
no backing out now.
as
for me or
aggressively
you.
as possible.
Self-inflicted misery.
Time to twirl!
Nice. Oh, goodness.
Tonight, Stars Echo!
Give everybody a lovely little
Do you know who
boost.
I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Nice.
Like a good brew. Full-bodied and my friends.
It's an aggressive
Indulge
brew here.
yourselves.
Time to twirl!
Goodness. This is actually also one of the few cases where you can actually say her to
It ain't over.
probably, I would
What
say,
are you
enacting
looking
to her full potential. Because you get that weakness break consistently enough because the enemies are constantly regenning and they're not that high a health.
Time to twirl!
With
Lose some, win some.
the exception of just a couple of scenarios in like simulated universe sometimes, I feel like she doesn't really get to see her full utility very often. Because there's also not that many enemies with ice weakness that you can get grouped together consistently enough, I feel like. On more recent maps, at least. Yeah. Okay. Alright then. Yeah, Luka, maybe don't become super involved with her whole deal. Nice. Victory. Okay. So now we gotta go for our other friend here. Yes, I'm terribly exhausted from that. I simply don't know how we'll continue. Alright, we gotta go fight our next friend, which should be fun. Delightful. Okay, so we've got one more. Ooh. Another level with everything. So that should be 2 Eidolons then, if I'm recalling correctly. Perfect. So that would be here. Regen 5. Oh, no, just
Some
one.
recognition for training my butt off!
Okay. Well, either way, that's alright. We'll get there eventually. Go fight you. And see. Gigantus Shieldus? No, that's an interesting one. They're just not holding any punches with the weird names. They're just going for it. Which, like, fair enough. If you have to name that many characters something completely ridiculous, I get it. It's kind of funny, too. Yeah, let's see. We'll just see about that. Okay. Oh, counter. Okay, so this is gonna be Yunli for sure. All enemies share HP. Restore HP equal to 20% of the character's match HP when launching counters. Primary enemy target receiving it. Oh, that's a bit dangerous, so you have to be careful there. Alright, so they're definitely going to give us these two. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So these three, and honestly, I think they need a healer too. Either healing or shielding, and I don't have shielding other than other Trailblazer, so gotta be Gallagher again, I think. Most certainly. And here, we'll do early reveal. We'll just keep going with recommended, since we're mostly using the trial characters. At least at the start here. We might venture out a little bit as we continue. Gotta get used to the mechanics a little more first. There he is. Alright. The fact that they have even Albert struggling with his name is great. You bought it from a flea market? You know, that's a bad idea. We've already established that randomly, sketchily acquired ice-coated shields and or armor are not good and will turn you into a monster. You should be careful with that, bro. Yeah, alright, fine. I suppose so. Luka does not look enthused, though. Which is funny, because it seems to me like he would be the kind to find that hilarious. Okay.
We're in trouble now.
Alright, you support Yunli.
Melt!
Here stands the Silvermane God.
Oh,
Cleave through clouds! Yes, you!
Not a step back.
Right on time.
yeah, this will be an interesting one.
Yes, you!
Here stands the Silvermane God.
Descend to earth!
Because every time we hit them with this counter, then they're gonna be going even faster. So we're kind of just in survival mode here a little bit. To a certain extent. Okay, we're gonna have to hit over here because they're the only people who don't have counter active, so
Step up, let's see ya.
I think that's still the way to go. Hit there. And you. I mean, or we just go for it.
Just give it up.
Because we really want her to use her counter anyway, so let them attack her.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
Annihilate.
She's so tiny. I never could get behind her whole
Not a step back.
kit.
As you command.
Cleave through clouds!
Just give it up.
To be quite frank.
Clara. Here stands the Silvermane God.
This is just such like a non-action
Step back.
I want to
way
protect
of
everyone
doing
too.
things,
Help me, Mr.
honestly.
Svarog.
Like we've had one turn so far. Okay, so you, if we support, that's not gonna do much of anything. I guess you can support Clara now. And then we should have everybody. We'll just hit with extreme aggression here.
1,000 wonders to rate.
Basically just looping, which is kind of fun.
Nice like a good brew.
It's not
Full-bodied and
something, it's
sweet.
not a team I would have thought to put together. Let's put it
My
that way.
friends?
Because
Indulge yourselves!
it's certainly very
I want
different.
to protect everyone
But-
too.
It's not bad. It's just different.
Help me, Mr. Svarog.
Here stands the Silvermane God.
And, I mean, it feels like a very slow build kind of team. Which, like, admittedly, he's got, I would say, a fairly decently aggressive health bar, but, like, they're just doing very little damage here. They're just all hitting, which is fine.
Strike!
Just give it up.
Rude.
Yes, you! Leave through clouds!
Other than Yumi, I suppose. Oh! Oh! Well, that was fun. We finally got our vibes, I guess, and it must have been right on time, because that was some big damage I saw there. I don't know how much it was, but for a, well, I guess they technically were buffed, but for a non-divergent / simulated universe team, that was crazy. I mean, balance is important, sir. Balance in all things. Fair enough, Luka. Ooh, go team! Do we get to fight Topaz now? We must. It must be Topaz time. There she is. Hello.
After fighting in so many knockout stages, I think our points should be enough. Time to head to the Sky Splitters leaderboard to confirm our ranking.
Ooh. A new area. Oh. Or perhaps not. No, we've already been in here. Just a strange gate. That'll be fun. Assuming we get to fight them. Hey, look at that. It's her.
Hey, looks like I've got enough points. How about it, coach? Let's get ready to challenge some powerful opponents.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, time to get fired up. Let's head back to the lounge.
Alrighty.
Already a few matches have gone by in the blink of an eye. Have you gotten used to the situation, Luka?
Yes. Yes, I have. But the hallucinations are getting stronger. Could there actually be something wrong with me?
I really hope not. It does concern me a bit.
Can culture shock really cause such strong hallucinations?
No. But, you know, don't worry about it. I'm sure it's all fine. Right?
It's possible. There was a scholar from the Intelligentsia Guild who wished for an audience with the erudition, no matter the cost. But he went mad the instant he laid eyes on Noose. The minds of organic life forms are very fragile.
That wasn't as comforting as I think you thought it might have been.
You're starting to scare me now. Good thing I've got plenty of youth left to burn. I can't falter now.
Heck yeah, you got it.
The next match is gonna be crucial. And my opponent is... I guess you can call her an old acquaintance.
Not entirely inaccurate.
Never met her in the flesh, but when Bellabug wouldn't know of her.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, Miss Topaz is the cutest among the 10 Stone Hearts. Oh, I like her.
She is very nice. And she's, I don't know. She's a good character. I like her. And she certainly could have been a lot harsher considering the whole Bellabog situation, so.
No offense, Miss Carmela, but I'm not keen on the IPC. They nearly turned my home into an asset that could be bundled and sold.
Fair enough, but I mean, of all of them, Topaz certainly isn't the worst that we've met so far.
Mr. Luka, the IPC is a megacorp. It's easy to pin labels on people, but at the end of it, everyone we meet is living flesh and bones, with feelings. I'm also an IPC staff member. Do you hate me too?
I spoke out of turn. Please forgive my rudeness, Miss Carmela. You're right. You're right. I should find out what kind of person Topaz is for myself.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Alright, let's set everything up and go fight her. Okay, tactics. Oh, do we have a new tactics? Interesting. What are you? Ah, okay. Interesting.
Topaz, the IPC's participating representative. Honestly, I don't really hate her. I heard she was the one who granted the time extension. Maybe she's not so bad after all.
Yeah, no. I mean, don't underestimate her, mind you. She'll take you out with very little prejudice here if you don't stand up to her, but she's competitive, not, you know, out specifically malicious, we'll
But
say.
I have a certain instinctive wariness of those bigwigs from the IPC. No, I can't let that fear control me. If she's my opponent, I will let her witness our strength. I can't lose to her.
Luka, are you ready to fight?
I'm ready.
I'm also ready to record some footage.
Okay. Oh, alright. So we're fighting, essentially, performance points, IPC. Yeah, that tracks. Okay. Get super hype. For every 3 performance points received by a single character, their action is immediately advanced forward by 100%. Okay. That could be potentially dangerous if we don't make sure we weakness break them in time. So that's going to be critical. Alright, so our active is going to be this one for sure. Which, that makes sense for sure. Attacking all enemies, increasing damage taken. Yeah, that's just generally solid. The increased ultimate, that's possible, but considering this crew, yeah, that's not a great idea. They're not going to be doing anything crazy with their ultimates, and there's not quite enough energy regen here to make anything else make sense. So we'll just do that as our boost, and specifically boost damage. So as far as this group, there's not really... let's see. So we'll go with those 3 to start, and I think Fire's going to be our best bet. I do still think we want a healer on the team, because if without that I would be a little bit nervous, and Gallagher will go decently often, so that's probably a fair bet. Really, I would be nervous because with this team, I know at least Silverwolf can be a little squishy, so we'll try that. Let's see. Not too worried about it. I suspect if you needed to, although I have yet to test the theory, mind you could probably just go with the 3 characters that they recommend and call
Next
it.
in the ring, 2 competitors with a deep-seated rivalry.
The atmosphere is already charged with tension before the first punch has even been thrown. You can feel the fireworks are about to explode.
Nice. He's really good at hyping up the fights too, which is great.
In the blue corner, representing Team Bellabog, Luka Stronga. In the red corner, it's the liquidation specialist of the Inner Astral Peace Corporation, Topaz the Debt Retriever.
There she is.
Who would have thought the people of Eurillo 6 would start making waves in the cosmos? It's a pleasure to see you here at the War Dance.
I'm really looking forward to this match too, Miss Topaz. This is a great opportunity for us to showcase our Bellabogian pride to you.
Long time no see. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Well, we've been on the LaFu for unrelated events, but, you know, figured we'd help out.
I hear you're Team Bellabog's coach, which really surprised me.
Oh? Why? I mean, I guess the logical assumption would be that we'd compete directly, I suppose, but fair enough.
The Astral Express helped mediate Bellabog's debt previously, and now you're assisting them in the War Dance. When a child is growing up, they need to learn to find their own footing in the world.
I mean, yeah. I'm not babying them, though. I'm just hanging out.
The Bellabogians have always lived under difficult conditions. We children already knew our path forward long ago.
A lofty proclamation. I harbor no ill will towards Bellabog. I merely wish to see if, after evading that debt crisis, the people of Bellabog can truly stand on their own.
Fair enough.
If we rely too much on the charity of major influences to help us overcome hardships, they will never truly become free, but rather remain a servant under the illusion of freedom.
The people of Bellabog have never been servants!
I mean, I get her point, and it's fair enough. There's a reason we don't interfere so much after the initial thing. At least theoretically. Not really been proven true here, but, you know, in theory. So, I get it. I don't disagree, but, like, don't upset Luka. He's nice. You don't have to be rude about it.
I apologize. Just speaking my mind. It appears I've ruffled some feathers. Time to get on the stage, Luka of Bellabog.
You said it! Let's go!
We may not call upon the Amber Lord's might, but that doesn't mean we'll go easy on you.
Trickier to crack.
Alright. Well, we're looking at a proper crew that I'm not used to here. Just have to get a reminder on everybody. Quantum damage, simple. Add one weakness of an on-field character's type to the target enemy. Okay. Gotcha. That's interesting. So you could kind of just bring whoever here, realistically speaking. Reduce damage resistance to that weakness type. Only one implanted weakness allowed. So, interesting. Okay, sure. Like I said, I've never actually gotten the chance to really play as her, other than I guess technically we did in the very beginning tutorial, I think, briefly. But like really briefly, so not surprising. Increased defense, decreased defense. Perfect. You I know about, and you I kind of know about, more or less. So, alright. Well, hopefully this will give him a fire weakness with any luck.
How
Yes,
about letting the enemy
perfection.
serve first? A little more heat.
Delightful.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
He really is so intimidating. Like,
Those who can knock
that's
down
such a
Luka,
good
I'll
line.
be sure to give you an excellent score on your performance evaluation.
Aw, come on, Topaz.
Let's roll, people, for our performance evaluation!
I weep for the departed.
Alright. Seize that from y'all.
It too shall fall.
Nice.
Luka's on the defensive.
This
We
combat
do.
needs optimizing.
Okay. Well, that's not very helpful.
This is double speed.
On the still waters of oblivion.
In the mood for another beating?
At the very least, everyone involved here isn't too crazy. Hit with that. That should help take out
Life's like a
most
good
of their
brew, my friends.
performance points. Perfect.
Indulge yourself!
Of course, that means Gallagher's the one who's gonna go next. Well, that's alright.
I weep for the departed.
Everyone is screaming for Luka.
Nice.
I weep for the departed.
She's
It
so
too
aggressive.
shall fall.
She hits so good. Oh,
Her subordinate forces have almost been whittled down. Looks like Topaz is preparing to take to the field herself.
oh, yes.
Not like I have a choice. If you want something done properly, do it yourself.
Heck yeah. Oh,
Madam Kolia?
Huh? What did you just call me?
It appears Luka is dazed all of a sudden.
yeah, he's going
No.
a little crazy. Don't worry
It's
about
nothing.
it.
Come at me, Miss Topaz! No, my hallucinations are getting worse.
Yeah, it's not great.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
I'm a little bit sad about
like a good
the
brew,
fact that we've gone
full-bodied and
hallucination with it. Like that's the route we've gone because it feels like a Topaz boss would be so cool.
My friends? Indulge yourself!
And like her abilities would not be that
Looks like
insane to
it's
make
time to
into a
get
boss
serious.
either.
You are doomed to fail.
Again?
But instead we're just dealing with this randomness. So
More enemies.
okay, so we go either here, here. I think we go for the
Time for a buzz.
easier potential.
I weep for the departed.
Okay.
It too shall fall.
Tremble before my power.
It's a decent hit. Technically. Alright, that'll
Still
help.
waters of oblivion.
We want to be over here, try and get that
For oblivion.
performance point. That's probably the
It's better to make no
grossest
mistake.
thing to balance here.
A little more heat.
Again? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Everyone is screaming for Luka.
There we
I
go.
weep
That
for
should
the
help.
departed. It too shall fall.
I'm honored by your. Since
Just
you're
hit
already
aggressive here
here, why
since
not
we have
have a
all the
meal
ults
before
back.
you leave?
Not that
This combat
it'll
needs
be
optimizing.
particularly
This is double
aggressive.
speed.
Really, Acheron's our main damage dealer here.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourself!
Which is fine. There's just a lot of
It ain't over.
different things happening on this team. DOT is solid for this group, but
Can I have fun this
I
time?
weep for the departed. It too shall
there we
fall.
go. Nice work.
You fight well, Mr. Luka, but it's time to end this game of playing house.
Oh! Oh, that's a lot of friends. I say friends. I don't mean friends.
Time for a buzz.
They're not friends. Not one bit. Oh,
Opponent has stepped up their offense. They are probably
Ooh.
trying to end it quickly so they can get off work early.
that doesn't feel
better to
great.
make no
Okay. This is so unfortunate. Alright, well, at least you can take multiple
More
people.
heat.
But the lack of weakness break is really
I weep for the
unfortunate here.
departed.
Okay. so we're gonna go boom.
It too shall fall.
Okay. Really need is to take out these guys on the side here. You might be able to get him? No. Oh, okay. Kind of. We'll take kind of. Kind of is better than not at all. Constant
Apologies,
regen
but
of them.
it looks like this match that should have been yours will end here.
Oh, absolutely not, Miss Topaz.
will bury you.
This is gonna be unfortunate.
Coming in hot.
So strong. She wasn't even using her full power just now.
Oh, no, no, no. No, there will be no dying here, thank you. And we're all frozen.
Carrier's predicament.
She's gonna die, isn't she? Oh, maybe not? Come on.
Luka, get it together. Throw a punch. Keep moving, Luka. The boxing champ of Boulder Town can't fall here.
Okay.
Nice like
Oh,
a good brew.
okay.
Full-bodied and sweet.
Thank goodness. Alright, let's hit R. We'll do this. We'll go 3, 2, 1.
My friend.
Just do our best here. Really, this needs somebody
This combat needs optimizing.
with, well, it needs somebody who can apply weakness break a little more aggressively than Silverwolf is
double
able to
speed.
here.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before
It's
you
not
leave?
bad, but there's certainly
I
better
weep for the
options.
departed.
Alright. I know it's not technically your main, but I want you to do that. And
It
then
too
you
shall
can go
fall.
here.
Time for a buzz.
There's an overall lack of weakness break happening here, which is quite unfortunate.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
That should help a little bit,
It too shall fall.
hopefully.
Luka, the
There we go.
Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied and sweet. My friends. Indulge
That's what
yourselves.
we needed here.
This combat needs This is double speed.
There's
I'm honored
certainly
by your
better
presence.
options for this fourth slot for
Since
this
you're
team in
already here,
particular.
Why not have a meal before you leave?
Probably,
I weep for the departed.
Poho would be decent because she provides, I think, energy regen also and some other things. If you had her, I obviously don't.
It too shall fall.
Or someone with a little bit more energy regen also would
That's half the
just
work.
generally be helpful, so
On the still waters of oblivion.
might be one of those rare cases in which I could see Bailu being somewhat helpful. But it also feels like this is a team that needs... They need more weakness break apply, and Silverwolf can
Think
apply,
thrice, act wise, though more seasoned.
considering the fire characters we've got here.
I weep for the departed.
There should be more weakness break on this group, that there just isn't,
It too shall
considering
fall.
this. So I probably should have brought like Firefly or something in that last slot, but then you don't have a healer, which is also a problem. So
Luka Strong Arm. Team
Hey,
Bellabog
we
has
did
proven
it.
its superiority and defended its honor. What a roller coaster of emotions.
Unbelievable. Isn't that Snowy Owl an IPC employee? Why is he getting so sentimental?
aw, come on, Topaz, don't be sad.
Luka, you fought well. Victory is yours.
You pulled your punches, Miss Topaz. Do you think so little of me?
You're mistaken. For the 10 Stone Hearts, going all out is something we only do in life and death situations. This is nothing but a casual spar. Best that everyone emerges unscathed without a scratch. We don't want the IPC's protective gear sales to take a hit now, do we? You took the win. Have more faith in yourself. This was a hard-earned victory. And with all due respect, it was you who underestimated me, right?
I don't think she's wrong.
Of course not. I wouldn't dare look down on one of the IPC's legendary employees.
You peg everyone with an IPC job title as one of their lapdogs. You think we've sold our souls and become servants for profit. Don't deny that. I know that look all too well.
I mean, she's not wrong.
The IPC doesn't need fleeting, intangible goods like souls. They only want profit. My home and Belobog aren't so different. We are all struggling to eke out an existence in this merciless universe, hell-bent on living long enough to touch happiness. And the messengers of the Amber Lord gave me that chance. Just as I, on behalf of the IPC, am giving you that exact same chance. So, you understand now? We have much, much more in common than you think, Luka. I hope that Belobog can find the strength within to lift itself up. Now, you've left your city in hopes of getting the cosmos to notice you, and that's certainly admirable. But in this cosmos full of selfishness and malice, are you truly prepared to face even greater crises? Whether you are or not, I wish you the best of luck.
I mean, that's a fair warning. They are stepping out a little bit, and considering how new they are to everything, might make a bit more sense to focus on internal rebuilding. But I get it. If they can increase trade and stuff, that will help them out a lot for a lot of reasons.
Keep it up, and keep winning matches. I've had my fill, so I should be leaving. I have a lot of negotiations to attend to back on the Lofu.
Uh-huh. What are you negotiating about, I wonder?
Miss Topaz, wait.
Hmm?
It wasn't my intent to look down on you. I believe anyone striving to survive is truly remarkable.
Don't take it to heart. Isn't it a tradition to trash talk each other before a match starts?
Woo! Nice. Oh no, not an interview. Anything but that. That feels dangerous. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thanks. Oh no, don't ask about that. Come on. I know it's your job, but... Oh, none of these answers are great, are they? Well, obviously we can't say the first one. Perhaps the second would be the best option, but... At the very least, we can offer some reassurance, I suppose. Okay. I mean... Oh. The fact that we can say number 3 and just diss on poor Topaz. Okay. Another journalist. Okay. Sure. Gee, thanks. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's fair enough. He is from the middle of nowhere. Seriously? Oh, well, that's great. Okay. Well, that could have been worse, although it wasn't great. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Well, that could certainly be worse. Thanks, Carmela. Much appreciated. Okay. Thanks, Gwenithan. It's all great. Okay. Not too bad. Could be worse. Yeah, that's weird. Something's gotta be done about that, clearly. Because if he keeps hallucinating like this, it's not gonna end well for anyone involved. Well, it's weird that it's just him. Oh no, it's the tiny force of chaos. Oh dear.
My hallucinations are getting worse. When I was fighting Topaz, do you know who I saw? I saw Madame Cocolia standing at the other end of the ring, summoning blades of ice aimed at me.
Yeah, she's pretty great. She is really fun to play too. Especially paired with March in particular. Like they go really well together because of March's like targeting follow-ups. Yeah, she's really fun to play. As someone who hasn't had a follow-up team to put together in a while now, it's nice to actually be able to put one together and have someone who really can take the lead there.
I guess so. I don't think this is just some simple culture shock issue.
Oh, I know! It's gotta be some IPC baddie dressed up as the Supreme Guardian so you would hesitate to attack Topaz!
I mean, that's a theory and a half.
There's a break coming up, so there won't be any fights. Luka, you can use this chance to rest and recuperate.
I do need a break. I'm not actually an Iron Man or anything. Speaking of which, Pitch Darkook the Great, what are you doing here on your own? Where'd Svarog go?
Oh no. Yeah, where's your adult? Did you slip away? He slipped away again. I'm telling you. I don't know whether I want her and Bailu to meet just to see the chaos, or keep them very, very, very far away from each other. I really don't know which of those two is the best option. Thanks for the follow.
Svarog said he needed to do some data sampling. He asked Hook to wait for him here and not disturb Luka. Hook has been a goodie and waiting here alone.
Well, at least there's that. Good job.
Data sampling? Forget it. It's not something I should be worrying about. Coach, I think I need to get my symptoms looked at. But where can I see a doctor on the Xianzhou?
Oh, we know one. Well, we know a couple. Oh boy.
Please, if you don't mind. I hope they're as good as Natasha.
Oh! Is that Lynx? Okay. I mean, I feel like the doctor takes priority. Yeah, we know what that is. Oh. Okay, but he needs to go to the doctor first.
What
That is
does the
priority.
Divination Commission do again?
A simple explanation would be that they are the information technology department on the Cienjo. They are mainly responsible for predicting the future.
Predicting the future. I guess they're kind of a big deal. At first I thought she was a little awkward, but I guess she just doesn't like socializing.
Yeah, I guess to someone, honestly, it does sound a little weird, so fair enough.
What should we do first? See a doctor or go to the Divination Commission?
You should probably see a doctor.
I agree. If the hallucinations are getting bad, we should see a doctor sooner rather than later.
I wanna go too! I wanna go too!
What did Svarog say? Pitch Dark Hook the Great isn't allowed to disturb Luka.
This lounge is so small and boring. I can't show off my moves in a tiny place like this.
Then, Pitch Dark Hook the Great, shall I take you to Arum Alley to eat yummy food? Have you ever eaten a song lotus cake that chirps?
I've never eaten it before. What's that? If I can taste this sun-glotter's cake, I'll make you the mole's grand captain of gourmet discovery!
Thanks, Carmela. Much appreciated. Please distract her.
Thank you, Pitch Dark Hook the Great! Let's set off right now.
Miss Carmela is such a kind person. She could get along with Hook so quickly. Okay, Coach. We should get going too.
Yes. Most certainly we should. Alright. Where are we going? Far away. Far away is the answer. To see if we can track down some people.
Whoa. This is the Alchemy Commission? This whole place is a hospital? Can it get any bigger than this?
Yeah.
Wow,
Kind of.
cutting-edge medicine. You must really be something to bring me straight here to get treated.
Okay. Ah,
A few
that'll
patches
work.
should do the trick.
No, isn't that Miss Sushang? What's she doing here?
Yeah. It's a fair question.
Miss Sushang, what a coincidence! I guess you have a problem too?
At least we found the Ingsha. That should be helpful.
What sort of greeting is that? You're the one with the problem.
Oh! On the North America server.
Sorry. I mean, are you here to see a doctor too?
No, I came here to help my Cloud Knight coworkers get medication for their bruises and swelling.
Sorry, I went too hard on him.
Oh. Sorry, Sushang.
It was a fair match, so no one's to blame. Actually, we should be grateful to you. They were so impressed by your abilities that they said they wanted to train harder.
We meet again. Who is this beside you?
Part of me kind of wants to go with number 3. Can't say that about Luka. He's too nice. Can't see main things about him. Alright.
Hello, I'm Luka, a friend of hers. I'm from Belobog and a contestant in the current war dance.
Belobog. Apologies, I'm not familiar with the name. Regardless, welcome to the Lawfu, Mr. Luka. Are you here for a consultation?
This might sound weird.
Interesting. Let's run an imaging test first to confirm that your brain has no organic issues. A fighter's bound to run into such problems.
Huh? What's it got to do with anything organic? I thought mechanical parts were fine in the tournament.
Not that organic. It means, how do I explain this? It means that the brain is broken.
That's certainly one way of putting it, and perhaps a touch aggressive, but alright then.
Ah! The brain is broken?
Don't worry about it. It's okay. She's just a little blunt.
Don't worry. now that you're at the Alchemy Commission, I'll do my best to find a solution. Hold still and don't move. 3, 2, 1.
Cheese!
What?
We are not taking a photo.
I mean, we could take a photo.
Cauldron Master, what do you see? Is there any hope for me?
I mean, you'll be fine, I'm sure. Calm down. That's not promising.
There's a huge shadow in his brain. Could it be...
I'm too young to die, Doc. I'll do it. I'll stay positive and defeat the demons of this illness.
That shadow looks a lot like my hand.
Of course it is. Sushang.
Look, you're still making the V sign. I told you it's not a photo. From the exam results, it looks like there's nothing wrong with your brain. Mr. Luka, have you been eating anything unusual lately?
Let me think. I ate some of the local delights when I got here. Song lotus cake, chili oil beef offal stew, scale gorge spring water, mung bean soda, spicy diced chicken, garlic infused pork.
One of those things doesn't belong.
After the tournament officially started, my diet has been pretty much the same. Brown rice, corn, buckwheat, boiled chicken breast, boiled beef shank, poached fish, boiled prawns.
Are we feeding livestock here? Mr. Luka, don't be afraid to tell me. Is she mistreating you? I will make sure you get justice.
Sushang, we're not in charge of his diet. He does what he wants.
Of course not. I have to watch what I eat during a match. I can't be stuffing myself with junk.
Your appetite astounds me. But it seems you didn't eat anything that might affect your brain.
Oh, right! After the match with Miss Sushang, I drank a bottle of Sweet Dream soda. But I think I was already hallucinating before that?
Sweet Dream soda. I think I understand what's going on. It's not unusual to be anxious when you're far away from home. When your nerves were thrown into disarray, the Sweet Dream soda you drank intensified it. That drink has a fair amount of memoria in it, intended to make dreams more vivid and pleasant. But instead, it caused your anxiety to be amplified, eventually triggering serious hallucinations.
I mean, fair. That's a decent explanation. Doesn't explain why he was potentially hallucinating before that, though.
Sorry, I didn't understand a word you just said.
It's all right. There's no cure for such a symptom. What I mean is that you don't require medication. Just stroll around the La Fu more and take in the barrage of new sights and sounds. Stop drinking Sweet Dream soda and your symptoms will disappear in a few days.
Well, days isn't a great option.
Stroll around the Lo Fu more. Don't drink Sweet Dream soda. Okay, I've got it memorized.
I'm suddenly reminded of something that might help alleviate your symptoms. Please wait a moment.
Something that can help alleviate my symptoms.
Yeah, you know, so you're not going crazy while you're trying to fight all these people. That'd probably be good. She's very blunt as a doctor, isn't she? I suppose there's worse things, but...
Lady Lingsha said that these medical patches are very effective, but we're fighting again tomorrow. Oh, will it be enough?
Well, here's hoping.
Nope. You guys didn't know? The war dance has a popularity revival rule. If eliminated contenders or teams garner enough popularity votes in online polls, they can participate in the repechage and re-enter the ring.
Ah, okay.
So, Miss Sushang's team is really popular then.
It's all mainly thanks to my good friend, Little Gwei. All she has to do is tap a finger on the internet, and our popularity votes will blast through the roof like a comet.
Yeah, that makes sense. She is good. Although, yeah.
You know what I mean.
Okay, if you say so.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Lil Gwei's hard work that I, Sushang, am back in the fight.
Not bad at all. A friend that you can rely on is the most blissful thing in the world.
Mr. Luka, come take a look. This is the tusk pearl treatment that I've prepared for you.
It's a little pink baby.
Whoa, what is it? Touch it, touch it. Oh, it's too cute. Oh, you're just like a strawberry bun. Ah, little sweetie.
Where did that thing come from?
Never. I can't stay rational in the face of such cuteness.
It's so tiny and adorable.
This
I
is
love
a
him.
Tuskper of the Xianzhou Juming. Warm, sweet, not for consumption.
I know she compared it to a cake, but like, who are you concerned about amongst the three of us? Is it Sushang? Because she doesn't strike me as the type.
Oh, it's pretty cute. But how can it make me better?
The Tuskper is a creature that subsists on memoria. Hugging it while you fall asleep can raise your sleep quality, treat insomnia, and relieve anxiety and depression.
It's a nap piggy. It's a stuffy. It's the equivalent of a stuffy. And it's so cute.
And the Tuskper loves strong memoria. The more depressed you are, the more happy it'll be. Isn't that right, little fella?
Sounds great. How much?
Don't worry. This Tuskper is a personal pet of mine. I can lend it to you for this treatment, but you have to take good care of it for me.
Okay, will do. Promise. It's very adorable.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. All throughout my journey, I've received so much help from the Alliance. I will definitely repay everyone.
Oh, you two? You guys have something important to attend to later, right? It must be awfully tiring lugging this cutie pie around, right? Right?
Do you want to babysit? Is that what you want? I love it. Look, he's taking a little nap. He's so cute.
Stop staring at me with those wary eyes. You all go take care of your stuff. I'm about to head back to the Sky Splitter to deliver some meds to the team. As a Cloud Knight, I always help out and do at least one good deed a day. I can take this Tuskper to the lounge for you. I'll just hold it for a bit. I swear. I won't steal it.
Somehow I actually am a little bit suspicious of that one. But I suppose we'll believe you.
That's fine by me, Miss Sushang. You can also come play with it anytime you want.
Oh, yeah! Thank you, Mr. Luka. Come here, cutie. Adorable little Tusky, you're so cute. I could just gobble you right up.
Doesn't sound the happiest with you, Sushang.
Aw, she's acting just like Zila did the first time she saw a real plains bear.
Looks like the Tuskper not only regenerates rationality, it also destroys it. Now that would make for an interesting research topic.
I think that's just Sushang in particular.
If there's nothing else I can do for the both of you, I'll be on my way.
Thank you for the Tuskper. I will treasure it and shower it with love. Oh, we were delayed at the Alchemy Commission. Hope we didn't keep Lynx and the Master Diviner waiting too long.
Okay. Let's see. Now we get to go find Lynx. And hopefully, Fushuang.
Oh, look! Lynx is over there. Quick, let's go see her.
How convenient.
101010.
Was she around here anywhere?
Imagine
Looks like
if
no.
the Divination Commission could predict how...
Luka, you're here. I had a strange encounter. I was at the plaza watching people play cards, and I met a kind-hearted girl. She said she could help us repair the Jade Abacus we brought. But she was just called away by a few diviners and still hasn't returned.
Uh-huh. Who are we talking about?
Yeah, isn't this girl a bit... much?
Could you... There are too many unfamiliar people over there. The girl should be just over there, playing some game with other diviners.
Xing Shui. I wondered.
President Ching, you're getting better and better. Your
probably slacking off at work playing this game, right?
I'm sorry. I was too engrossed playing. I didn't notice the time.
Isn't this the Nameless? You're super popular in our circle.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Every Pathfinder fan knows you.
Ah, okay.
It's the Pathfinder fan circle.
We heard that you relied solely on the Pathfinder to overcome the Heliobus possessing the Master Diviner. That's definitely the highlight of the Pathfinder since its conception 300 years ago. But our President Ching said it was all down to your hard work.
Okay.
Okay. She and I have some things to take care of. Play with you next time.
No! You guys can't leave!
But we have to.
Gosh, you
We're
scared
busy.
me. What do you want?
It's not every day we meet a Pathfinder legend. We can't let you leave that easily.
Oh, man. You're gonna want to play a game, aren't you? That's not the worst thing ever. Could be fun.
You have to play a round of Pathfinder with me, or I won't let you take President Ching away.
Okay. I don't want her, you can have her.
How many Chingchuas do you have?
2, if we count you.
Just play around with her. I doubt she'll let go of this chance to boast about it.
Let's play around!
All right, then.
You ready to have a match with me? Sure, lightning quick.
Okay. Alright, so we've got 6 commands. So. And we're gonna have to end up here. Essentially. Somehow. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. No. Whoops. That should do it.
They don't call you a legend for nothing, Nameless. You solved my riddle in a flash. Pathfinder. Once you play, you'll forget about hatred, love, and life itself. In the Divination Commission, we play such a magnificent, bold, and fiery game.
Goodness. That might be a touch excessive.
Satisfied now? Then we'll be off. We'll come find you tomorrow if we're free.
Hold on! Recently, our Pathfinder Circle has also been organizing a major event, taking advantage of the momentum from the war dance. Not just for those in the Lafu. Plenty of our like-minded brethren on other Xianzhou ships have also come.
Ah, are we gonna have a tournament we can enter? That could be fun.
You may have seen our ad we put out in the papers. You should join if you're interested. If you join up, our first major event will be considered a wild success. Fantastic! Looking forward to it!
Who would have thought that you'd be so immensely popular in some weird circle?
You know, it's not as weird as you'd think. Considering what we get up to. I'll say it's the strangest thing to be recognized for, I think.
Is this the friend that you mentioned, Luka? Pleased to finally meet you. I keep seeing you in the news. My name is Qingche, a diviner from the Divination Commission. Miss Lynx has told me everything. She also said she found some rare antique that she hopes I can fix. At first glance, I knew it was a jade abacus. And an old model from centuries ago, too. Out of curiosity, I accepted the job to restore the data inside it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Nothing gets past you. You know that the Master Diviner has returned to the Yuchui on business? Before she departed, she left me with a mountain of data, spreadsheets,
And even more data and spreadsheets. My eyes were seeing stars.
So you're choosing to do different work so that at least you don't have to do that? Fair enough, I suppose.
Now that such an opportunity has fallen into my lap to restore an important historical document, strictly speaking, taking this job doesn't count as slacking off. And I might even get to unveil a fascinating tale. Why wouldn't I take the job? And I've actually already restored part of the information. But Link said that you have to be the first one to look at it, because the owner of this Jade Abacus is your idol.
She's right. Thank you, Lynx.
Let's play the recording then.
Oh, I love lore. And this one will be particularly interesting because we don't know a whole ton about Belobog pre-freeze.
Trust me, with your skills, you'll surely make a name for yourself if you join the Interstellar Circuit. Prize money, fame, things others can't achieve in a lifetime, all within your reach.
Of course, I'd be thrilled to win, but what I truly hope for is that people will listen to my post-match speech.
I know what you're thinking. I've heard about your home's plight. Honestly, many worlds have been attacked by Nanook's Mad Legion, so I must remind you, the audience paid good money to watch a thrilling show. They're not interested in your words of woe and weal. Igor, you sure are a miracle. For a competitor hailing from a frontier planet to get into the final at Pier Point, it's something only a handful have achieved. So cheer up a little.
I'm just a plaything for their entertainment. Look at what I've had to do. Severing my perfectly good arm, and replacing it with an IPC prosthetic. All to make the matches more dangerous and thrilling.
Seriously? That's messed up.
If Mom saw me in this state, she would be heartbroken.
If your mother saw the prize money you won, she'd understand.
But he's not even here for that, is he? He's here to try and essentially raise awareness.
Can my prize money buy me an army?
If you want to buy a mercenary army outfitted with standard gear, you'd have to defend your champion's title at least 20 times, and accept countless endorsements. Can you last that long? Can your home?
This story got much heavier than anticipated.
Igor left his home planet before the Antimatter Legion invaded. When he participated in all the fighting tournaments across the cosmos, he would address the audience with a speech after he won, hoping that would raise awareness about the Antimatter Legion and save his planet.
Unfortunately, doesn't seem to have worked very well.
He really was an extraordinary person.
Alas, the cosmos is infinitely vast, easily drowning out one planet's meek cry for help. Sorry. I shouldn't have spoken so flippantly about a fascinating tale earlier.
It's all right. This is a chapter in history that's already happened anyway.
Regardless, to be able to hear Igor's actual voice after 7 centuries makes me more than happy.
This section of information doesn't mention the Xianzhou Alliance at all. I wonder how he fought his way to the Luofu.
Yeah, there's gotta be something interesting there, because for him to end up with a Jade Abacus, considering what we had to do to get our hands on one, I gotta imagine it's something a little bit crazy.
Anyway, this is all the content that's been restored so far. I should be able to salvage some data, but I'll need a couple of days. Perhaps the subsequent data will be able to tell us why he arrived on the Xianzhou. We'll contact you if there are any new findings.
I'll stay at the Divination Commission for now. There are some other matters I have to handle besides restoring the Jade Abacus.
I'll try my best to restore the data in the Jade Abacus, but it'll take some time.
Hey, thanks for the follow. I'm doing pretty well, how are you?
You go back first. I'm gonna take a stroll along the streets. Looks like the Alchemy Commission should have given you a prescription as well. That doctor advised me to walk around the town and see more of the sights.
Yeah,
If I can walk
right.
along the streets alone a few more times, I might be able to conquer my fear of the big city. This place scared the heck out of me when I first got here.
Fair enough. It is very different from Belobog.
After all, in the future, I'll have to be like Igor, competing all over the cosmos for Belobog.
I mean, you don't have to.
I can't keep getting spooked and hallucinating all the time. I'm lost. Again. The streets in this big city all look the same. I just want to enjoy a cup of tea. Why is it so difficult?
Poor Luka.
Isn't this a great opportunity to practice asking for directions? Let's ask this guy.
Oh, hey! It's Yinching. Perfect.
Excuse me, little bro. I'm not sure how old you are. Can I call you little bro?
Are you talking to me? If you're not one of the long life species, then I guess we're around the same age. Is there something you need?
I'd like to ask, how can I get to the Sleepless Earl?
Go straight until Starwatcher Avenue. Keep to the right, and you'll see a storyteller performing on your way. That's where the Sleepless Earl is.
Thanks, little bro. Really sorry for the trouble. It's my first time visiting another civilization.
It's normal to feel a little uncomfortable when you're so far from home. If you need any help, just ask. So, where are you from?
I'm from Belobog. Oh, we've only recently re-established connections with the cosmos, so you might not have heard of it.
You actually might have stumbled on one of very few people who will definitely have heard of it, considering.
Belobog? I've heard of it from others. No wonder your metal arm looks so awesome. Master, you must be here to compete in the war dance, right?
Master? Ah, you flatter me. My name is Luka. I'm here to compete in the war dance. I hope to make a name for myself by successfully challenging the ringmaster of the Xianzhou Luofu, so that everyone will know the name Belobog.
Oh, this could get interesting.
You want to challenge the ringmaster of the Luofu? You want to challenge Yanqing? It seems like our stars are aligned.
That's what you're going with, bro? Alright.
You're also here to compete in the war dance? Are you also here to challenge the one named Yanqing?
I kind of hope he continues playing along, because that will be a funny reveal. Oh?
I guess, as a warrior, I always have to keep challenging myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
Warriors have to keep challenging themselves and strong enemies. If you stop moving forward and get scared by the enemy in front of you, all past battles become meaningless.
Well, he tried to tell you.
To be able to represent the Xianzhou Luofu, this Yanqing must truly be a legendary fighter. I'm not feeling so sure of myself now that I think about it.
I feel the same as you whenever I stand in the ring. Although I am confident in the skills that I've honed over the years through my hard work, honestly speaking, there's always that nagging uncertainty about how good my opponents might be. It's like fear sneaks in and messes with my confidence.
I've got a little trick that can help you conquer your pre-match anxiety. Find an empty place and scream the name of your opponent until you truly believe that you can beat the enemy you fear.
Honestly, that is just so Luka.
What an interesting trick! Okay, I'll give it a go. I will be victorious. The last one standing in that ring can only be me.
I, Luka, will definitely win. I will defeat Yanqing.
That's not causing any any passerby to stare, is it? You know, I'm just imagining being a bystander who knows who Yinching is. And this guy's gotta look absolutely crazy.
Come on, let me hear you shout. Let's pump ourselves up.
Me too?
Come, shout with me. I will defeat Yanqing.
He can't say that.
I will defeat Yanqing!
No. That's funny. He's very sweet to play along.
Yanqing won't defeat me!
Yanqing won't defeat me! Hey, you're right! All that shouting made me feel much more confident.
See? I wasn't lying. Although I haven't seen much of the world, I do have a lot of experience fighting. I hope this helps.
Thank you, Luka. It's late. I have to go prepare for my match.
Oh, my friend, you haven't told me your name.
You can call me Lung Feng. In the Xianzhou language, it means an icy blade. May fate bring us together again, Luka.
Lung Feng. Now that's a really cool name for such a cool person.
Oh, that'll be funny later.
Is Luka back yet? Let's head back to the lounge and take a look.
Alright. Get to go fight some more people. It's our little friend. We can talk to it. That's cute. Oh, a giant cockroach. Great. Love that for you, Luka. I don't think that's what it's for, but alright. Maybe we shouldn't try that. That seems like a bad idea. Aww. Oh. Ah, okay. How interesting. We got dream napped. Okay. Only by performing highlights. Okay. Cool. So it's basically just like an extra option for training. That's pretty cool. Okay. Inflict weakness break or defeat enemies. Understandable. Okay. You. Firefly. We're switching things up here because I think it's worth doing. Trying it with one of my personal teams, kind of. We'll throw her in here too. Because I think the weakness break boost on Firefly is going to help. The weakness supply on Firefly is much more consistent than Silver Wolf's, so I think realistically speaking, it's going to be a slightly better option. Increased weakness break after alts could honestly beat that active for these guys. Increase ultimate damage after using ult to attack. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. We'll try that. Yes, I do. I do want to do that. I'm ignoring you. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Eternal.
Every petal in life's all will be swept away by the wind.
Sam in position. Detonate.
Until everything burns to ashes! Firefly Type 4 in position.
Honestly, shouldn't be too terrible to get everybody here taken care of. To a certain extent, there should be pretty simple to get everybody's points.
Set the seas ablaze! This is more than a battle.
Considering who we've got here.
To live!
I weep for the departed.
Right? Nice.
It too shall fall.
Perfect.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Plus, this will regen Firefly's ultimate, which is perfect.
It too shall fall.
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
So, yeah, I mean, I think they put together an okay team for this one, but I think if you truly want to excel with it,
Indulge yourself!
probably better off assembling your own weakness break-based team.
It ain't over.
Purely just based on potential damage dealing and everything else.
Some value, I suppose.
Which, even Akron, quite frankly, I'm not too sure about. I think Boot Hill would also make a very good alternative here.
Firefly Type fight to live!
Purely based on
In the mood
my
for
team
another beating?
comps that I have.
On the still waters.
Like,
of
it's not that
oblivion.
bad, but it certainly could be better. And Akron does, their Akron build at least does okay damage. I think you've got better options still.
Fight to live!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Okay.
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes!
You are doomed to fail.
Rude.
Again.
Okay, we're gonna need to go hardcore on the vibes here. That should get me 2. And then we should be able to go other side once again. Perfect. Gotta love that double action.
Set the seas ablaze!
Tremble before my power.
This is more than a battle.
Okay.
Fight
That. Hopefully take out one of her guys. Perfection.
Set the seas ablaze!
There, hit the regen
You are doomed to fail.
See you.
Destined for
Do
oblivion.
that.
Tremble before my power.
In the mood for another beating?
Let's see. Is this round based or just don't die? I don't see any round counters or anything. Oh, 4. Okay. We can probably do that then. Maybe. I'm honestly
Gonna
not
keep
sure.
going?
It'll be close, I think.
Attack detected.
You
That
are
was
doomed to
mildly
fail.
rude. Really, it's just gonna depend on whether we freeze.
Again.
Fight to
But considering these guys, yeah, that should help.
Every
I will
petal in
claim
life's
victory for
garden, all will
myself.
be swept away by the wind.
Life's like a... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oof. That was not a lot of damage dealt, was it?
set the seas ablaze!
Very unfortunate.
Some value, I suppose.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
Fight to live!
Existence is
Support
unity.
for that extra break should help.
Let's see ya.
Hit there. Then go for the double.
Burns to ashes!
Oh no, we're gonna get to the third boss here.
Sets the seas ablaze!
With only 2 left. Maybe if we'd brought Harmony Trailblazer instead, that would help.
There's more to life.
But honestly, I don't think Acheron's the way to go here. I think if you want to get to that third, you need someone who's capable of doing a lot more single target damage a lot quicker than the pre-built options.
Waiting means change.
This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
Which, it also doesn't help that this team comp in particular is not going to be friendly to her for a lot of reasons, so makes sense. Be a lot better off with somebody else. I mean, she's doing good damage, it's just that,
On the still waters of oblivion.
you know,
In the mood for another beating?
she's got so much health
Fight to live!
compared to everybody here.
Step
Every
up, let's see
petal
ya.
in life, all will be swept away by the wind. Eternal.
Destined for oblivion.
Sets the seas ablaze!
Yeah, we're definitely not going to make
Some
this here.
value, I
Yep,
suppose.
it's not the way to go.
In the mood for another beating? Joining the battle.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
But also the fact that we can't seize performance points anymore is proving to be very unfortunate here.
Detonate. Step up, let's see ya.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got 2 out of them. It's the important 2, so not too surprising. Get through second and third could be a rough time. Certainly worse things. And he is a very cute little creature. I like him. Alrighty. Well, that's probably about all I've got time for tonight. So, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And if you're interested in kind of continuing to follow along, I'll be next streaming some Genshin Impact tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. EDT starting out. And my next time playing Honkai StarRail will be this Friday, more than likely. Again, at 6 p.m. EDT, my normal stream time. So if you're interested, you can check me out at those times. Otherwise, my Discord is linked in my bio, and you can totally check that out. I give announcements on future streams there, and any schedule changes as well will be noted there. Either way, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome evening or morning or whatever time it is for you. Have a good one.